have a review and demo on a new foundation, and this is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin. This is a pure brightening serum foundation with an SPF of 20. I picked this up about 3 weeks ago, right before my vacation. I just kind of went spur of the moment, bought it because of the fact that my girl Jackie, hey Jackie, she doesn't do videos or anything like that. She's just a friend in real life. She got this and she like fell in love with it, so she recommended it to me, and I had a few days before my vacation, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take it with me on vacation, test it out. I did take other foundations that I was sure of, but I also took this one to kind of test out for you guys. So let me go ahead and jump into the review. It comes in a cute little box like this with the shade on top. It has 20 shades, which is a great range of color, and on the top it shows the shade color as well as the name of the shade. And my shade is Bare Nude, which is 09, and this one is a yellow based one. They do have ones that are more pinky undertoned, more yellow undertone, and more neutral, and you can check online and it actually tells you what kind of undertone it has. So this is the one that I picked out for myself, just because I feel like I've gotten really good at picking out my own shade, and I think I did a really good job. It's actually what I have on my face right now. On the back it goes ahead and tells you that it's like a breakthrough formula. Of course, Bare Minerals is known for their powder foundation, which I have reviewed, and we'll link that down below so you guys can see that if you're interested in that one. So this is the first time they've done a liquid foundation, so it's something completely new, and it's supposed to be a 2-in-1. It's supposed to have a serum for skincare and also foundation, so it's supposed to be helping your skin at the same time, and it also has SPF to kind of help you prevent sun damage. So it says it's an ultra thin skin perfecting fluid. It's supposed to give you seamless adjustable coverage, a natural finish, and it's supposed to look and feel like bare skin and give you a brighter, youthful appearance. It's formulated without any of these things, and I'll just list them down here so you guys can see everything it's formulated without. Bare Minerals is known for doing things that are very natural and good for your skin and not using any harmful chemicals. I actually picked this up when I bought it, and it's kind of like their little routine on their powdered one. They have a kind of routine that you're supposed to do, and in this one they do too. You're supposed to shake it, do drops, and then buff it in. It does come with a brush, but I felt like the brush was overpriced. It's I think like $29 or something, and it's basically just a flat top kabuki kind of brush with an indent in the middle, and it's actually tinier than this brush right here. It's a lot smaller, so I didn't feel like I needed that, and it just seems kind of pointless with the little thing in the middle. I can actually just drop it on top of this and do the same thing, so I didn't feel like it's something that you need. And you can see a picture of the brush right there, so if you feel like you really need it, then of course you could buy it, but I didn't feel like it was necessary for me. So it just kind of goes through the steps how you're supposed to shake it, do the drops in the middle, and go ahead and buff it into your skin. Okay, so this says that it has a coconut derived base with a jojoba coated mineral pigments and brightening ingredients, and in the little pamphlet that comes inside of the box it actually goes ahead and tells you the key ingredients, which are vitamin C, which I love vitamin C because it is known for brightening and giving your skin brightness again. It's supposed to help fade dark spots and discoloration and give you more even skin tone. It also has lilac plant stem cells, which is supposed to have natural ingredient of antioxidant protection, and is supposed to help against environmental distressors on your skin. And then last, it has titanium dioxide, which is the key ingredient in sunscreen. So that's essentially what it's supposed to be, and it comes in a little bottle like this, and it has, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, it has 1 fluid ounce, which is the normal amount for a foundation. You kind of just screw off the cap like this, and it has a dropper, and I feel like that's really nice. Either droppers or pumps are the best way to go, and the bottle itself is the color that you are. So I thought that was really cool of them to go ahead and make the bottle the same color as the one you're picking out. The only thing that I don't like is that you don't know, like you can't visually see how much is left in there. So that is something I didn't like. I wish it at least had maybe a little see-through canal on the side or something like that to let you see. On the bottom it has the number and the shade name, so you can go ahead and have the name right there as well. And it also says it on the back right here. And then on the back it says shake well for seamless skin perfecting coverage, and it kind of just wants you to know that you have to shake it well. When you open the box, that's another thing that it says right here. It says shake well gorgeous. So that is something very essential for this, is that you need to shake it up to make sure that it completely, what is the word I'm looking for? It just becomes, it just mixes. Let's just leave it at that. I was looking for like a scientific word, but I'm just gonna leave it at just to completely mix all the ingredients and get a flawless overall coverage with this. Okay, so in my demo you guys will see me do 2 drops, so that way you guys can see a light to medium coverage, which is what they recommend, is 2 to 3 drops for light to medium, and then a 4 to 5 drops so you guys can see what a full coverage looks like as well. I have to say I like this foundation. I don't think it's a holy grail foundation. I feel like it's a nice luminous foundation to wear, you know, like normal day wear, kind of like every day, and look nice and natural. I don't feel like it's a very long wearing. I have used this by itself with only a primer underneath and no setting powder, and it lasts maybe 3 hours. Doesn't really last longer than that, and I can already start seeing fading in areas. With the whole 9 yards, which is primer, setting powder, setting spray, it does last a little bit longer. I've had 7 to 8 hours and then I start seeing fading, but it does not, I mean, I don't come out of work and I'm completely flawless. I can see patches and like fading going on, so to me it's not a holy grail foundation. I do like the fact that it looks natural. It just gives you like this glowing J-Lo kind of look to you. I really like pairing this with other foundations, longer wearing foundations. During my vacation, I used this by itself, and I also paired it with my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet, and I really love the finish that it gave to the Matte Velvet, because the Matte Velvet is very long wearing, and then I would apply 2 or 3 drops of this on top, and it just gave like this glow to my skin, this natural look. So I think it's something that I will repurchase just because I love the way it looks. But as far as using it on its own, it's not a foundation that I would say I can't live without because of that. I hope that they will soon make a long wearing one, and more than likely they are already in the works of doing it, because all these companies, once they throw out a liquid one, they'll try to do like long wearing, dry skin, whatever. So I really feel like this is really good for drier skin. I haven't had any problems with it around my dry patches at all, so that's the reason that I say that. For combo to oily skin, which was what I am, I feel like you might be disappointed if you use this by itself because of the fact that it's just gonna like come straight off. I didn't have a problem with it in Europe because of the fact that right now over there it's, you know, in the low 70s, so of course it's gonna last on my skin because it's not like hot. Here in Florida, I've been using it for the last few days to test it out in 90-degree weather, and this thing just like melted off completely. So I just kind of wanted to let you guys know that. I feel like this is a really nice foundation, especially during the fall season, winter month. This will last a lot longer and look beautiful. But if not, you could always do what I did and pair it with something else. And even in 70-degree weather, it didn't completely last all day. So that goes to show you that if you have combo to oily skin and you're looking for this as the only foundation you're going to use, then it's probably not for you. If you're just looking for something to add just a little bit of glow, kind of even out your skin tone, look really natural, just a little bit of it on your face and to wear it out for 2 or 3 hours, then this is probably something for you. But if not, definitely I wouldn't recommend it, especially if you're really oily. I don't think it'll work for you. So yeah, those are my initial thoughts on it, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the demo so you guys can see what it looks like going on. Okay, so this is what 2 drops of the foundation looks like. As you can see, it gives a very light coverage. I still have my acne mark peeking through and some redness here. My nose isn't fully covered, and I have a few areas that aren't covered just because it wasn't enough product to go through my whole face. But other than that, I feel like it's a really nice coverage if you're just gonna go out to the park or do something like that, like an outdoor where you want to have a little bit of something on, but you don't want to look like overdone. So it gives a really, really natural look. I'm gonna go ahead and add 3 more drops for more of a full coverage so you guys can see the difference. So I'm doing 1, 2, and 3 additional dots, and I really like to spread it around my face first so that way everything is more even. It's more of an even coverage. So I stipple it on and then buff. Because if not, if you just concentrate it in one area, then it's just going to have way too much in that area and not enough in the other areas. Unless you want to do like a drop, do an area, and then another drop and do another area, etc. Okay, so here is 5 drops in total, and as you can see, this is a full coverage. You can hardly see my blemish right now. It's covered by it. Of course, the texture's still there, but you can't see the redness. It's completely covered by the foundation. And I feel like it gives a nice full coverage once you use 5. So if you have a lot of problem areas, I feel like this would give you a nice coverage. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face and come back for you guys. This is the overall look once it is done completely with powder and the whole 9 yards. I am torn between this. This is kind of a mixed review because I really like the way it looks. I just wish the longevity was there, especially for us combo to oily skin girls. It's not something that I will completely frown upon. Completely frown upon because I love the way it looks. I love it. Kind of gives you like that J-Lo kind of skin, but at the same time I wish it was long wearing. So I think I will be using this in conjunction, like to mix it with other foundations that are long wearing and wear it that way. But on its own, I would only wear it out if I'm going to go do some grocery shopping real quick or things like that. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on this. Let me know what color shade you are down below so that way that can help some people. Just for reference, I'm in MAC NC35 in Prolongwear, and like I said, I'm bare nude in this one. So thank you guys so much. Let me know your opinions on this, if we're more or less on the same page or not. And until next time, bye guys.